Anyways, so let's start. Hey, welcome. This is part 2. If you're here now, we're finishing the show here. This is part 2 where we start off with bar enemy, bar friend. Ricky, can you introduce the segment to the guest?
So are we just gonna skip over like the crazy stories or?
Oh no, I thought that was I thought that was your first question. I'm sorry.
No.
My bad. I thought that was your first question.
That was just in general because.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we'll have that be a question.
I got you.
Yeah, my bad.
So before you tell your stories, if you have any, the bar enemy, bar friend is basically we're gonna ask you a series of questions, and then based on how you answer them, we're gonna decide whether you're a friend of the bar or an enemy of the bar.
Okay.
And.
Basically,
very simple, straightforward.
Whether or not we want you to work with us at the bar or just be drinking at our bars.
Okay.
If we say you're an enemy, though, that doesn't mean we don't like you as a human being. We just hate you as a guest.
If it makes you feel any better, I was an enemy.
Ew, yes. Of course you were.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah.
What does that mean? No. Elaborate, please. Because
I'm just playing.
No.
She's not.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I felt the vitriol in that. Like that was wild.
Can we take our shot?
Yeah, let's do this shot before we start.
All right.
And
Cheers, y'all.
She said she wanted to do an extra one for losing.
Hey, there you go. Oh yeah, she did. Got to be winners, baby. We're winners in here.
Barely.
All right.
Hot damn.
Let's do first question. Did you want to ask some crazy stories?
Yeah. So like, just in general, like, do you have any crazy stories? Like, what is like your craziest experience, or one or two of like your craziest experiences in terms of like your time in the service industry?
So I've had pretty crazy experiences working at Hooters. One time I had a guy offer me $200 for the underwear that I was wearing.
Oh, underwear. We had people offer for shoes before, but not underwear.
And I've had men offer money to, get pictures of my feet, to take off my shoes.
I don't see. And, that seems pretty normal. That seems pretty normal.
It's not normal.
Okay.
But
we don't kink shame here.
We don't kink shame. We don't kink shame.
Yeah. So, sorry. But I've definitely had.
That's why you're not driving a BMW. We talked about that earlier.
Offer me crazy stuff like money to do certain things, and I'm just working at Hooters. It's I've met some psychos. I've had people give me thousands of dollars.
Shout out.
Just for no reason.
Wait, for no reason?
Yeah, like
God, why couldn't I have titties? Like what the?
So I had.
You could.
I had this customer at Hooters, and he would come and see me every day, but he was like.
But he would come and then see you?
No, I don't know what he did before he came to see me, but all I know is that he showed up at Hooters, and he was super weird. He always came by himself, but he always had like a stack, like $1,000 that he would give me, and I think he was just lonely, and he just wanted somebody to talk to.
Do you think your company is worth $1,000?
Absolutely.
Good for you.
That's actually lowballing.
Good for you.
So,
good for you, Jarvis. I love it.
It's actually more than
that. No, you're right. Yeah, no. I don't know what that guy was doing.
I like you, so I'm not going to charge you anything today.
Thank goodness. Maybe for part 2, when you come with Dre or somebody, we'll work out a price then.
No, it's fine. I mean, the shots is good. It's
there
like
you go.
payment, so it's fine.
Yeah, they are like handshakes. Dang. Okay, 100.
Yeah.
A stack just coming in, like just slide it to you.
Absolutely.
Good for you.
Yeah, we would get, I would get these crazy customers, and it's just like, I don't know where these people came from, but yeah. So, and then also I met my husband at Mike's Italian restaurant.
What?
So that's kind of crazy.
You were there for a year, right? You said?
I was there for a year, yeah. He came in with like a bunch of his friends, and like they all were like trying to holler at me, invited me back to their place.
Holler. That's not a word I've heard in a while.
They
timing is everything.
Tried to holler, right?
Hey,
so
make a dollar, baby.
They were like, hey, come to our house after work. And I was like, they were like, we're going to party. And I was like, all right, cool. So
fuck it, I partied.
So I got off work.
Yeah. So you must have been about it at least a little bit to be like, oh, I'll go to this house party.
I mean, yeah, I thought he was cute, so I was like, I'll go. And then
obviously she married him.
We didn't have like GPS or like phone directions.
Are you talking about like MapQuest?
Like yeah, like I was literally, I was like, I need a computer so I can print these out. But no, he was like, yeah, go down here, make a left down yonder, go down the road, da da da.
Bro, I'm sitting there waiting for you to get off and be like, hey, just follow me. Like,
yeah, no. Like I went down there.
That's wild.
And so that's how I met my husband. I met him at the restaurant that I worked at. So that's pretty crazy. We immediately hit it off, fell in love. We had 2 kids together. You know, he adopted my daughter that I already had.
Shout out.
Yeah,
hey, that's good. That's good dad stuff.
You know, he's a great dad. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But as far as like.
Damn, I love the idea that her 2 different firms of crazy is a guy used to give me thousands of dollars every time he saw me, and then the other crazy was I married this guy.
I mean, it's crazy though.
Those are both very crazy.
Yeah.
Those are both very crazy. I love that though. Yeah.
So I mean, there's other stuff I can't think of off the top of my head, but like there's just so many like so much shit that goes on at the bar. Like
I feel like you get to a point where you're like numb to it all.
Yeah, exactly.
To where like stuff that's like it would be like wild to everyone else. To you, you're just like. That's just like a fucking Tuesday.
Another day on the job.
Yeah.
That story I just told about the girl who OD'd walking, that was like a month ago. That was a month ago. I haven't talked about it because I was like, like it just, these things happen. Like these things happen in the restaurant industry.
Out. A heroin balloon popped out of her mouth.
We
no biggie.
Went down the street and they were like, oh, the police are there. All right, cool. You know, as walking out, we told the police, like, hey, she's probably ODing. They're like, we probably know. We're like, okay, cool.
Yep. Narcan.
Yeah. Yes, do one of them. Jeez. My next question is: when's the last time you Narcan somebody at the bar?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No, not at all.
Never.
Of the bars that you've worked at, are you more preferential of like a rooftop bar or a city kind of a bar or like a beach bar?
So I've never worked at a beach bar, but I went to visit Karen in Florida.
Oh,
and
St. Pete's.
Yeah, I went to the bar that she worked at down there, and it was fucking amazing. I literally was obsessed with it. So I would definitely
do that thing where you hang upside down. And
I didn't do that, but I'm not.
Hey, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. I mean, it costs a lot of money. Apparently, that's what Karen told us. That's what Karen said.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she would probably hook me up.
There you go. Good for that.
But I think she actually did give me a shot hanging from the bar.
Wild.
Or just thirsty.
But I was like so fucked up. I'm like I have like a vague memory of it, but she probably did. I think she did.
Well, you went down with her when she first moved down there, right? You were part of that drive, and then
no. I didn't go during the drive.
Okay,
I couldn't go. I had to work. So I
go
went and visited her down after the fact, after she had became established there, and we went to visit, and I met the bar regulars. They were super fucking cool. Actually, one of the bar regulars recommended a really good book to me that I bought and read and loved. And so I would love to work at a beach bar, but from the bars that I've worked at, I would definitely say that Dudley's is probably the most like lively place I've worked and fun. The rooftop is
over
so
Hooters?
much fun. I mean, Hooters is fun, but it's like it's inside and like
we outside.
It's just because
outside.
The way you're talking about like how like the crazy situations you've dealt with at Hooters, so like it's wild for me to think that like something could be more wild than that.
Well, and I definitely made more money at Hooters because I was waiting tables. At Dudley's, I'm more of like a management position, so like I was making like a set amount of money. But I would say
that's why they get you fucked up. They're like, "Oh, be a manager."
Yeah, being on the rooftop and like with the music and like the DJ and stuff like that. It's definitely a different vibe. Hooters is a lot of fun. I had a lot of friends there, lifetime friends. And,
but it was like
I loved it.
The wild stories were more personal. It was like interpersonal.
Exactly.
It was me and you. We had this wild thing.
Yeah.
Dudley's was just like the scene itself was
the
wild.
scene. Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
So it's like a different perspective. So.
Okay. Yeah. Ricky, you got a question?
What age did you first get drunk, and what was the first thing you got drunk off of?
So I got drunk for the first time when I was 12 years old, and I drank a 40 of Hurricane. And because it was because it was $2, and all I had was $2. It was my lunch money.
Were you doing it 14 with $2 buying? Oh Jesus, good for you.
So, no, 12, not 14.
So 12. Sorry, I heard 4. Yeah.
My dad gave me, gave me $2 every day for lunch. Yeah. And then like I saved it up, and me and my best friend Patricia Martinez.
Shout out Martinez.
Yeah, shout out to Patricia. We got these dudes to buy us 40s because that was like the cheapest thing we could get, and I remember chugging that 40. I have an actual picture of myself. Yeah. She took it on like a disposable camera. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's
I'm not that young.
the only thing disposable he knows is his girlfriend's.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yo, you gotta be fucked up. You gotta be fucked up.
That's a joke about the past. No, I like your girl now. I love your girl now.
Nah,
that's a past joke. That's a past joke.
You gotta be fucked up.
I know you. I like your girl. You're going to move to Florida. That was a joke about. That's a joke. That is a joke. These are jokes. These are jokes. That's what we're doing here. Is just jokes.
So I have a 40 of like I have a picture of me with a 40.
Nah, she watches, bro. Like you gotta be careful.
I was literally 12,
she's in.
and then I was vomiting, of course, naturally.
Wait, where were you vomiting? You guys just walk around public just drinking?
No, it was at her house with her parents and her like little brothers and sisters. And
so you guys just got the 40s and like went back to Martinez's house?
Yeah, so we got the 40s, we went back there, we drank them, and then I was getting sick in the bathroom, and her mom was like super sketched out. She was like, "What the fuck?" Her mom was always so sketchy of me, like so skeptical of me, I should say. And but yeah, no, we had a great time.
That's good.
Yeah, it was
12.
Good times
That's
had
12,
by all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, 12. I was nope. We had beer vending machines where I grew up, and like nope. I was just like, guys, that's for adults.
Yeah,
you should not touch that at all.
I was definitely like, I'm down in this 40 right fucking now.
Good for you. Jeez.
So 140 had you fucked up.
Yeah, it had me fucked up. It was my first time drinking ever.
Well, she only had Uncrustables before that.
And we were no, Uncrustables didn't exist back then.
Shit.
They didn't exist back then. So.
No, because
we were also smoking weed too. We had
so
our
you're
little
a
bowl.
twisted.
Yeah, so I was smoking.
one hitter.
This was back when like mids were like a thing though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
so I had some
Reggie's.
I had some mid grade. I had my little bowl that I got from fucking 7-Eleven or whatever, and then
Well, you bought that for tobacco use only.
smoking out the window. Yeah, for tobacco use only. And so I was drinking and smoking, and then I got the spins. You know how it is.
No, because I remember back in the day, like weed is crazy nowadays, but I remember like when I first started smoking, like a blunt of mids, like you and your like 3 of your homies would be smoking that shit, like, and you'd be like, oh, I'm so high, like, and it would get you high, like,
Jesus.
Yeah. We used to have a blunt route, so it was like
you guess what? Yeah.
You'd roll a blunt, and then you'd drive. Well, this is when I lived in Alexandria, so we'd drive along the Mount Vernon Parkway. so by the time you rolled the blunt and sparked it, you would drive through all these rich ass neighborhoods, and then by the time you got to the end, the blunt was done, and that was the blunt route. That's what we did.
That's a good route.
Yeah.
Can't get mad at that. Can't get mad at that.
It was awesome. It was good times.
Okay.
And I still continued to drink 40s after that. I got like addicted. But I switched to 211.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
What is
I
that?
say,
upgrade.
I say
211. I don't even know what's
211
Yeah.
You don't know what 211 is?
It's
I
still
didn't grow up in America.
Still Reserve.
Still Reserve.
It's better than Hurricane, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I've heard Still Reserve.
But I switched to the cans, so I would get like the deuce of Steel Reserve, and then
You never did Edward 40 hands?
And no, and I would get a straw. I would get like the big gulp straw from 7-Eleven and like put in there, and I get a Nerds rope, and I was fucking set.
A Nerds rope?
Nerds rope,
good for
a
you.
blunt, Steel Reserve. I'm fucking good for the night.
That's
So
a
you
good
need
Tuesday.
the sweets to like.
Yeah, I
Balance.
got to balance out the salty 40.
Yeah, that's balance. I don't know about that. Jeez.
And everyone used to say that's how you knew Ashley was in your car because there'd be little
nerds.
and stuck in the seat in the cracks of the seat.
Yeah, but they smell like 40.
Yeah.
So that's terrible.
And Newports.
Oh, Jesus. There you go. I got a question for you.
Okay.
Did you ever use fake IDs to get in bars when you were younger?
Absolutely. So when I was 18,
How'd you get it?
I had a fake ID that said I was 26.
How did you get the fake ID?
You just knew a lady. You found her. Like, you're like, hey, we look alike. How much for your ID?
This is really bad, but I actually stole a woman's wallet and got her ID.
Where's the bad part? I'm waiting.
And I stole a
pretty
woman's
casual.
wallet.
Pretty casual. Yeah.
She was blonde and whatever. I stole her wallet, got her ID, and
Was
it
it just for the premise of like trying to get her identification?
Yes,
Because you were like,
I
she
just
kind
wanted
of
You
looks
to-
like
spotted
me.
her and you were
because
like, yo,
all my
I can do
friends
that.
were older than me,
Yeah.
so everyone was like getting into. We went to Georgetown all the time, and like whatever.
Underage drinking at
Adams
Georgetown?
Morgan.
That sounds
and,
awesome, man.
Dude, yeah,
That sounds
I know.
awesome. Yeah.
So I got her ID, and then I remember it got confiscated from me because this fucking asshole goddamn bodyguard at I think it was 1320.
13, on M Street?
Yeah, so he took the ID, looked at me. I was like a young buck. I was literally 18, and I had such a baby face. And he's like 26 years old.
26?
He's like, and the girl in the picture was like, she like looked like she was kind of raggedy. She looked like she lived a rough life. And I was all like fresh and like 18. And he's like,
It was a long time ago. The
he's
picture.
like, this isn't yours.
And you're
And
like, I'm ready for the club.
he was
what are you
like,
talking about?
he was like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. And I was like,
Oh, you got.
This has never happened to me before.
Oh, you gotta fight it. No, that's
I
the
like,
worst.
you know, normally if you're a little cutie, you know, you can get away with whatever.
But
this dude was not having it. He was not having it. It got
pretty
confiscated from me.
ain't real at 1320. Pretty
Yep.
privilege ain't real.
But I had already like established myself at like certain bars at that point.
So you just
so
didn't
like
need ID to go there?
I didn't need an ID. But then I remember
Just went to
on
Graham Hotel rooftop, and you're like, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
So I started dating my ex-husband and his ex-girlfriend.
So this was when you were under 21.
Yeah, his ex-girlfriend worked at the bar that I frequented.
Your husband's ex-girlfriend would hook you up at the bar?
No, she snitched me out.
Oh, that makes sense.
She snitched me out and told the people at the bar that I was only like 19 or 20.
Trash.
And so I got banned. But then
That's
when I turned 21, I was like, "Hey guys, I'm back."
What's up? What's up? Try it again.
And they
Try
welcomed me with open arms.
Try it now.
So all was well, but I was like, it's kind of fucking shady, but whatever.
Yeah, good for you. Underage drinking in Georgetown sounds. And just that's the name of the episode. I love that. Good for you.
Yes.
That's great. Ricky, you got a question?
What is the
the worst pickup line? What do you got?
What's the worst pickup line you've ever been said to at the bar? Like, what's the worst pickup line that's ever been said to you at the bar?
Oh my God, that's a tough one.
I know you have so many, so.
Yeah, there's been quite a few, but I'm going to say the most recent one that I can recall was...
Hi, my name's Isaac. Can I get you a drink?
No, that's actually a good one.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
I did get that Tito soda.
That's a very,
yeah.
So the most recent one I had was at Harbor Grill.
Okay.
And one of the bartenders actually was like, "Hey, are you from Tennessee?" And I was like,
"Oh my God,
are
you fucking
what? What?"
And I was like,
"Somebody did that."
I was like, "No, I'm from Virginia. I'm from here. I lived here my whole life." And he's like, "Oh, because you're the only 10 I see."
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
God.
I was like, "All right, motherfucker, you got me."
That's and I mean this no joke. That's like the first pickup line every guy ever like.
Really? Because that was the first time I've ever heard it.
You gotta be fucking
I swear to
kidding me.
God.
No, because men see you and approach you with pro lines. They don't use that cheesy shit. That was cheese dick amateur shit. You deserve better than that.
Dude.
That's
And to top it all
wild.
off, he was missing his 2 front teeth.
Oh, you're talking about.
No, Romeo.
Oh, jeez, Romeo. Hey, shut up. Ricky's
You
gonna
know
beat
who I'm
that
talking
out.
about?
Yes, I go to Harbor Grill.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, you own 10 I say. Jesus.
Have you ever been kicked out of a bar, and if so, elaborate?
Oh my God! Yeah, I have. I actually got banned from a bar.
Okay.
And this is funny because Andrea got banned at the same time I got banned.
Oh, is this the Firebird story?
Yes.
Y'all got banned from where we worked?
Yeah, we worked there. We were working
got
there at that time.
banned from fucking Firebirds.
I heard this story.
So basically the district manager person was there at Firebirds. Me and the girls, Karen, and Drea.
You talking about Basil?
Basil,
or whatever the fuck his
we
name is?
had just gotten off work at Hooters. It was fucking happy hour at Firebirds.
having a great
$5 martinis. We were down in martinis left and right.
You talking about the double black diamonds?
And then and then
There's going double black.
so all of a sudden I see this guy sitting at the end of the bar, and I was like, he had some food. He had some shrimp and shit. So I was like, damn, that shit looks good.
What about the shrimp? Did it look good?
Shut up. So I was like, fuck yeah. So I walked over and I was like, hey, and I grabbed one of his shrimp off his plate and put it in my mouth, and I was like,
that's not the bar.
Yeah,
that's not the bar they did it at.
He was fucking mortified, and I was like, I've never had that reaction. Normally, a guy would be like, all right, here you go, you can have all my food.
There you go.
But
Must be nice.
He's like, what the fuck? So then we had to we literally got removed and banned, and I didn't go back to Firebirds for about 10 years.
I respect that. You
And
respect
then-
the band. You respect the band.
But then I went back and I was sketched out. I was paranoid. I was like, oh my God, it's been 10 years. I was like,
Do they remember me?
They
You guys
probably
remember a
have
decade
my
ago?
picture on the wall in the back. Do not let this bitch in here.
Bitch, we'll steal shrimp. We'll steal shrimp. Yeah.
This shrimp thief. Yeah. No, but that was a low time in my life, I want to say.
We've had a comment in the YouTube. Can you go to the YouTube to the Halloween episode? We've had comments about that story from someone else that worked there at the time that disagreed with the way Drea had told the story.
So Ryan was the bartender.
Oh, gay Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is he gay?
He's gay as fuck.
He is?
You talking about with the beard?
Hey, he
with the,
appreciates
Ryan,
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan, like kind of the Spanish looking dude.
No, you look more Greek.
Maybe Greek or Turkish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty eyes, real pretty eyes.
No,
he's
not
definitely
him. No,
he's
no.
definitely gay as fuck.
Okay, no, we're talking about a different person.
You talking about Fernando?
No, I know Fernando.
Okay.
No, all right.
Who's
so
Spanish?
the only if we're thinking of the same timeline, what you think about? Like,
No, it's Ryan. I have to ask Dre what the fuck.
I'm
his last
telling
name
you right
is.
now, he was gayer than fucking gay.
Go to the Halloween episode. Yeah.
All right, well, hold on. Let me text Dre.
Yeah, no,
and be like,
text her right now.
What the fuck is
Oh, turning it down to here. Yeah, just go to the comments. There you go.
No, it wasn't Dre. It was me.
It was Trey. It was Jarvis.
Fact check that, motherfucker.
It was Drea. I'm so sorry.
It was me. It was me. It was me and another girl together. We did it. It wasn't Drea though.
Beautiful. Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that.
I'll-
for you.
So it was this one?
I'll take the heat for that.
It was
Yeah. No.
this
Did you see the comment? Did you just read
Wait,
the
who
comment?
the fuck wrote that? Okay, know your facts, bitch. It was me.
Drea told the story about why she got kicked out of Firebirds, and then somebody was like,
Bar
"That's
enemy
why."
behavior. Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the manager who was trying to smash.
Okay. Yeah. No.
You're talking about Calvin?
Literally, that was me. I was out in the parking lot, and I definitely had sex in the parking lot at Firebirds. I don't know if that has anything to do with why I got banned or not, but I was kind of blacked out-ish.
That comment is why I thought it was Sam. That comment is why I thought it was Sam. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wild. Oh man, that's a lot. That's a big lot of text message right
because
there.
that was wild to even know that information to begin
Yes.
with. Like,
yes,
Dude.
that is hilarious. Way to come full circle. We went from episode 29 to episode 59.
30 episodes
It took us
later.
30
Yeah.
episodes to clear up the story. Drea,
Yeah,
Drea,
you're clean. You're good.
You're clean.
It
You're
wasn't
clean.
you. It was me. I take the heat for that.
DMV SM.
And guess
you're
what?
wrong.
If I could go back in time, I'd do it all
Do it again.
But I do it harder.
God bless you, babe. God bless you. Let's get like two more questions in. We're at an hour now.
you got one?
Yeah. I don't want to ask my dumb question I ask every single time. I hate that one. What is your drink order when you go into a bar and no, fuck that. When's the last time you sent a drink to somebody?
Oh my gosh. The last time I sent a drink, I don't really do that.
Good for you. Pretty privilege. Pretty privilege is real.
So I'm gonna say, fuck, I buy drinks for people all the time, but
I know
actually
you buy
sent
drink, yeah.
it. No, I don't do that.
Okay.
I just don't.
All right, Ricky, you got a question? Because I got a good one. One I've been like waiting for a few months to pull.
It's been marinating.
A few months?
It's one we talk about, and
It's
I always
been
forget about it.
marinating.
It has nothing to do with
Well,
you,
it's
but we'll
funny
pull it, yeah.
because.
Okay, so it's
this
Ryan
one-
Tenorios. That's his name, Ryan Tenorios.
Scenarios. Is that one of the managers?
At Firebirds?
Yeah, dude.
Nah.
Hold on, I'm fixing to look his ass up.
Nah, you
She's
got me.
looking him up.
Nah, because the Ryan that I know that worked at Firebirds,
There may
his
have
last
been a
name was
different Ryan. Yeah.
His last name was.
Oh, Ryan.
Okay, here we go. Hold on, here his ass is right now. Y'all know him. You guys fucking know him. You know Ryan, dude.
Oh, I've seen him before. I've seen him before.
Dude, he used to work at Firebirds and he used to get us fucked up.
Oh my god, that's how I know him. He dated my manager. Can I picture
Yeah.
real quick? Yeah.
Hold on.
You said he worked at Firebirds?
Yeah, he was a bartender at Firebirds and he literally served.
Oh my god.
He literally overserved us, but it wasn't his fault. It was ours. I'm not even
Okay.
I never blame the bartender. I'm like, it's me. I'm the fucking alcoholic. It's
There
fine.
you go. Damn. Damn. Good for good for you. Good for you. You got a question? Because I got one to finish it, and then boom it. Good for you, Ryan. Way to clear it up. 20. It took us 30 episodes, and we finally cleared it up.
All right. How many drinks in a week do you think it takes for you to become for it to be considered like an alcoholic?
Oh yeah.
So I'm definitely an alcoholic. Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm an alcoholic.
Well, the doctors, the like actual doctors say it's what, like six. It's
so
6 a week?
I at least so I'm gonna say I definitely at least have 2 or 3 a day.
Mm-hmm.
Last night was kind of rough. I
had 14. that
had
day.
probably I don't fucking know how many, and then I like went to bed at 3 a.m.
Good for you.
It was one of those nights.
And you woke up at 7 and just kept it going?
No, I woke up I had to be at work at 9. I woke up at 8:30.
There you go.
I got to work a few minutes late. I was
And
actually
you came from work here.
Yeah,
correct?
I was actually thinking.
This is
I
how
was
she
like,
showed up at work after a bender.
dude, I was like,
after
I can't.
a bender. This is
I
how
was
she
like, I
showed up.
can't do this fucking podcast right now. I'm so fucking hungover. But now that I've had like some shots and a drink, I feel good.
I'm glad.
That's how you know you're fucking alcohol.
She did walk in, and I was just like, "Hey, do you want to do a shot to start?"
So what would you say is the maximum drinks that like truly makes you an alcoholic?
The maximum per day or
No, in a week.
in a week.
You're having 20 a week. You're an alcoholic.
I mean,
I'm
you
gonna-
can do
I'm
per
gonna-
day
I'm
if it
gonna
makes it easier for you.
So there's 7 days in a week. So I'm gonna say if you have at least 4 a day, so that's 28. I'm gonna say 28.
4 a day is an alcoholic. That's your like line.
Yeah, because if you're
There's
having
a lot of alcoholics
That's a
out
lot.
there.
if you're
Is that a lot of alcoholics?
I mean,
Jeez. 4 a
if you're
day.
having
Yeah.
4 a day, 7 days a week.
Oh man, you gotta take an off day.
Yeah, you have to do something with your
So
life.
do you have a lot of off days? You just have like days where you just go hard?
She's always on.
No
What?
days off.
Yeah, I was like,
No
she's
fucking
always
days off.
Okay.
on. There you go. There you go. Okay.
So you said you've been saving this one for months, so I
This
feel
is
like
one because I keep telling myself I'm going to ask this question of a guest, and I always forget to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do me a favor and pull up YouTube real quick on your phone?
All right.
This is This
my
is the
phone
one.
or-
no, not
my
Ricky.
phone?
No, or Jarvis.
Okay, I'm doing it right now. YouTube. I never fucking go on YouTube. I hate it.
Oh, then it's gonna work. Oh man,
Okay.
we're gonna lose you right at the very end because
All right.
I've liked you this entire time. Can you type in Bargoyles into your thing?
Bargoyle.
No, not Ricky. Ricky's doing it right now. That's
Bargoyle. Wait.
well, I have to have it for posterity.
Okay.
not subscribed.
I didn't search it up.
She's not subscribed.
Yeah.
Let me push this button real quick.
Do it.
Okay, she's not signed in. I'm gonna just screenshot that so you can like do that later. Oh, I just turned it off. Whatever. Not subscribed.
Fine. I'll subscribe.
Hold on, hold on.
I've been
Hold
meaning
on,
to
can
do
we-
this for a
Yeah,
while
I'll
to
let
check
you
if
go.
the guest is subscribed.
I just looked
Yeah.
up Bargoyles. Did
Don't
you
judge
see that
me.
we've kind of popped up on Urban Dictionary?
Well, it's not us, but that is the name. Yes, we're the number 2 though. If you type in Bargoyle, we're the number 2 search on fucking Google. That
Number
is a
one
win.
is
I love. This is where the name came from. Yes, this is where our name came from. Yeah.
Can I have another shot?
Hell yeah.
the number one is Urban Dictionary, and it's an old haggard rock slut that never leaves the
Give me
local
like
bar.
a medium one.
I got you, love.
She
Medium.
frightens the 21ers with her sexual
Perfect.
advances and dirt rock dance moves.
Wait, is that me? Oh, hold on.
That's the definition of a gargoyle according to Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
Go down one actually for the Urban Dictionary. Actually, go back. No. Go to Bargoyle. Urban Dictionary. Sorry. Yeah, we're number 2. We're the number 2. Our TikTok account is number 2. I was about to pour me one so I can do it with you. Go to the next definition.
okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That's where
I don't even have TikTok.
This
That's
is
how old
where
I
the,
am.
this is
That-
where the name comes from.
that-
And
person
I don't
who
even
sits
let
at
my
the-
son have TikTok because
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like
you
it
shouldn't.
sucks
You
your
shouldn't.
brain. The Chinese government's spying on us.
Well, the Chinese suck anyway, so that checks out. But
That person who sits at the corner of the bar quietly on their phone and barely moves like a statue or gargoyle.
that's the Bargoyle.
I feel like that's more of like an accurate description of like what a gargoyle would be, but like
the gargoyle of the
Yeah.
bar. That's where the name came
usually a devout regular and never changes their order. Facts on facts.
from. Exactly. Yeah. All these are the Bargoyles. We're going to put it to a vote here and try to figure out whether or not we consider you to be a friend to the bar or an enemy to the bar because we went through the questions. Ricky, you're good. You don't have any more questions. Give me a yes or no with a head, I guess. Do you have another question before you want to finish it? Because she doesn't subscribe to the show. You could be number 400.
I'm gonna
We're
subscribe.
right there.
I promise.
All right.
We're at 399, I think, or 398. So
Hold on.
we're right
let me just look really quick.
All right, look through the questions. We got one more. Then we got to finish this up because I got to go watch this Mexico game.
Oh God, heaven forbid.
I know. Soccer. I'm a soccer guy. It's terrible.
All right. What would you say is the sloppiest encounter in terms of drinking you've ever had? Like
Outside
in
of
terms of like
Firebirds.
bender or just like
Oh, my
kicked out of a
God.
bar in general or whatever.
There's so many.
You're amazing.
I'm gonna revert back to the Firebirds parking lot for that one.
I was going to give you that. I was like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
hard.
I'm gonna
that's hard
revert
top
back
one.
to that one. I'm gonna say
She's
that
had a 10-year ban
Yeah.
on being sloppy in the
Did,
parking
did
lot.
they say 10 years?
No,
they
she
didn't.
just-
They didn't specify. They just said you're fucking banned.
But the fact that she respected the ban so much that
Yeah.
she took 10 years
I was
to come back.
terrified. I was like, look, I was.
Because
like,
Firebirds
can't
does
go-
have a fire happy hour.
I know,
They
dude.
do.
I'm about
Yeah.
to. You know what? Let's go tomorrow.
Let's go, yeah. We'll figure. Go
Let's
tomorrow.
go. Let's see what they
Malal.
say.
Go see Malal.
Let's see what they say.
Hey, yo, is she good?
I'll wear like a brown wig.
a.
I feel like at this point you're good. Like there's so much turnover
Yeah.
at restaurants.
They got a picture in
like-
the back. They got a picture in the back. They said
like up on the wall. Do not listen. I'm gonna wear like a brown like angled bob. My name's gonna be like Ivanka.
They're still gonna have your picture.
Are you gonna speak with the Russian accent?
I'm going to be Russian.
Oh, Russian.
Do not do. Yes, I'm going to be Russian, and I'm going to order the vodka.
I am Russian. I would like some vodka, and for you, do
vodka.
not be Stalin.
Vodka martini.
I do have.
Okay.
One last question.
Okay.
On average, just average tip percentage. What do you tip?
I always tip. I tip 50%.
She's really good tipping.
Unless you're a piece of shit, then I'll tip 20.
So if you're terrible, it's 20.
If you're terrible, it's 20. But I will tip 50 to 100% on tips. I am an extreme tipper because I feel like the karma goes round.
Yeah.
And I've been very blessed in my life with a lot of things in a lot of ways.
You've been blessed with $1,000
exactly.
Regulars? Yeah,
So I always give it back.
So
So
you give out $1,000 tips?
No, but like if my
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday.
if my check's $30, I'm leaving a $20 tip. You know what I mean? Like I take care of my people because I remember that shit.
Okay.
And I know other people remember that shit. So
you
they'll take care of me.
karma.
So when it's like last call and I'm at the bar and I'm like, Isaac, can I get another shot? He's going to be like, all right, this bitch.
No Tito soda.
She done paid my light bill this month, so here you go, bitch.
There you go. These lights are expensive. Like,
yeah.
It's bright as hell. I got one. Yeah, last maybe one and one. If you had to get, one person throughout history you want to get a drink with, who is it and why?
Oh my gosh.
Not the lady who started Hooters, obviously, Madeline Albright. I believe that's who started it, right?
I don't even know.
No, that's a Justice.
Ew, you guys have a question that says, what do you think about milk or cream and alcohol? I think it's fucking disgusting. I'm just going to have to answer that.
It's disgusing. Okay. What do you think about milk or cream and alcohol?
So one person I want to have a drink with, I'm going to say, oh my God, hold on, let me marinate for a minute.
Okay.
I'll
tell you mine, Anthony Bourdain.
Anthony Bourdain, but he dropped dead.
I know. It's throughout history. This person.
Okay. So,
they could be dead. Yeah.
I would say King Henry VIII.
Off with a head.
He's gonna
off with the head.
You though, right?
I know he won't.
No, he's gonna behead his.
He would love
for
me.
This.
Yeah, he would fall in love, and then I'd be queen, and then I'd kill him.
Only if you give him sons.
Plot twist.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Only if you give him sons. Otherwise, you're fucking dead.
I know how to have sons. There's a certain position you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
you have to do it.
Hold on.
Twisting snakes.
I'm intrigued.
Number 17.
What is the science behind this?
So I had 2 daughters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then my husband and I wanted to have a son, so I read a book called The Shuttles Method. And there's a certain way, because the science of it is that the female sperm are larger and they swim slower. The male sperm are smaller, but they swim really fast. So when you want to have a boy, you got to get the ramming in, in close contact. So it's like doggy style, boom. You know what I mean? So
doggy style.
So if you want a son, fuck your girl doggy style.
Doggy and then
Bargoyles tip of the day. It took us an hour.
Okay,
but Bargoyles
and this
tip
is
of the
a
day?
science, and it worked for me. So I had a son. I did that, and I had a son. So it actually worked. So I would be like,
that's it. Just doggy. That's it.
I'd be like, "Ayo, King Henry, I got you, boo."
Yes, yeah.
That's it. Just doggy style.
Doggy, but it has to be, and you have to with excessive force, ram it in.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I thought doggy was normal style. I thought it was just normal and lady on her back. Those are the only two.
No, there's
okay.
More than that.
Well, I think with that,
let's put it to a vote.
All right.
Ricky, you want to go first?
I'm gonna say bar friend.
Okay.
Just off of tipping ability alone,
Tipping is big,
regardless of your transgressions, if you're fucking tipping as fat as you say you are,
I do.
Everything is forgiven.
100%.
To be honest, anyone that works in the service industry,
Oh, yeah.
regardless of your transgressions, if you're tipping fat, they
so
won't
let me
give a
tell
fuck.
you.
Some people though, they take it. They're like, "Hey, at least I tip good."
I've broken up with a guy because of the tip he left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I broke up with a guy because I saw. So
what was the tip
story.
percentage?
Yeah,
So listen to this. It was Christmas Day.
On Christmas, you're giving shitty tips.
Listen to this. It was fucking horrible. So we went out to Old Town. It was a fancy dinner on Christmas Day. We went to Il Porta on King Street. And the check was $160 something, and he left 17. And so he went to get the car because it was cold outside. And I was like, let me just fucking look and see how much this motherfucker tipped, right? Because I'm like that. So I looked and I saw it and I was flabbergasted. No. So then we went to the pub afterwards. Yeah. Andrea and Karen were there, and I was like, I have to break up with this guy. Yeah. I have to break up with this guy. I'm breaking up with him.
He doesn't deserve to be my best friend.
This is like a couple dates in.
Dude, so we went there, and I was like, Drea, give me a shot. So she gave me a shot of Patron. And then Karen literally witnessed me break up with this guy. I told him, I was like, look, there's
Karen,
something.
come on the show and confirm this.
Yes, no, she will, and she will. I was like, look, there's something I need to talk to you about. The tip that you left made me really uncomfortable. And
yo, if you're broke, just
that's something we need to talk about more.
Yeah, but the thing is, he wasn't broke. Yeah. And I was like, you know, do I look like I would date a broke guy? First of all, come on now, Isaac.
No, not at all. She worked.
Anyways,
she double dipped for a year.
So. And then Karen literally witnessed the whole, and she was like, dude, no, I feel you. She supported me 100%. And I was like, you need to leave. He was like, are you serious? I was like,
you need to get
dead ass.
You said that,
and he left, and he left, and then I blocked him. Well, first of all, he texted me this long ass text. Oh yeah, I've heard this and this about you. Okay, well, you were all about me 5 minutes ago, so
until I called you broke.
And then whatever, and then I blocked him. Wow. Yeah, and to never be heard from again.
I don't need I don't even need to say my opinion.
I can't.
It's a friend. It's a 100% friend.
I think that
it's
story alone makes you a friend.
I mean, like, come on.
I'm ending this relationship.
You broke up with a dude because he gave a whack tip?
And I actually really liked him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll unlike somebody.
Until I saw that, I was disgusted.
If you don't,
why did we even ask questions? Because this story alone.
If you would have started this episode with that story, it would have been a 3-minute episode.
I threw up in my mouth and swallowed it when I saw it. I was like,
also a friend because she swallowed. You heard that right now?
Oh, yeah. Friend.
Always.
Bar friend.
Always.
We have for you the bar friend shirt. Here you go.
Oh my god! It's a crop top.
It's a little crop top.
I fucking love
it. It says "Meet my bar friends." Those are your tits.
Literally.
And then the Bargoyles tramp stamp on the bottom.
I love the fucking tramp stamp.
When you're wearing it, send a picture and then we'll use it for the thumbnail.
I'm gonna wear it tomorrow.
That is for you.
Are we doing this last shot?
We're doing this last shot to our new bar friend. Playing the song.
Bar friend, yeah.
Episode
Cheers, guys.
59. We love you.
All right.
Whenever you want to come back, bring your girls.
All right. Next time it's going down.
Push play.
Yeah, we're down.
Yep. Degraded and humiliated and broke my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for everything.
Like, I don't even have to give 100% dick. Like, I'm a pillow princess.
He's a pillow. Genuinely was.